Okay, so shake it out. Find a nice, comfortable mountain pose, nice and strong on your mat. The feet are grounded. Lift your toes, spread them out, bring them back down. Getting your alignment all set, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, palms face forward. And breathe. So we're going to let the breath settle out. We're coming up to the half moon, so we're going to think about balance a lot today. All right, and let's draw the arms up. Nice deep inhale. Take some energy in between the palms and draw it to your heart. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky, and release as you exhale. Inhale, draw up, lengthen that spine, palms touch. Spine continues to lengthen as hands come to heart. Inhale, fingertips up, and exhale. Let's do one more round. Let's add some hips and knees this time just to deepen a little bit. So we're bending. Up we go. And then as you come down, let the knees and hips relax, soften. And then come back to mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake things out and work on our spinal series here. So we're going to take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance apart. And once again, we're just going to move through those knees and hips, just getting things warmed up a little bit. All right, arms out from the shoulders with the elbows bent, preparing for cats and cows. Round into cat, open cow. Round into cat, and open cow. And round, and open. Take it forward, and open. Cat, cow. And now next time you come into the cat, draw your forearms closer together, touch your palms, press through the feet. Inhale, lift up, and as you exhale, step together, mountain pose. So mountain pose with the legs touching, might be a little more of a balance challenge here for you. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to start opening the side body here. So just take your feet hip width distance apart. Okay? And we're going to take the hands to the shoulders and tilt left and right. Just tilt. Keep those feet grounded. Keep bringing the rib away from the hips. Ribs away from your hip. As you go side to side, shoulders are stacked. Yeah. Now the next time you're over to the left, stay there and extend those arms. Bring it in, float over to the right and extend. And float left and extend. And right, extend. We're going to slow it down now. Float left, extend, stay here, release a little bit, come back long, release a little bit, maybe a little deeper into your bend, release and over. Now take your right shoulder back, shine your heart up to the sky. Come center, take it up, hands to shoulders, take it to the right, extend, staying here, release and deepen. Release and deepen. Release And deepen, 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 and come back to center. Relax those arms. Inhale and exhale. Shake it out. All right, so we're going to wake up the bodies now with some tapping side to side, working on our rotational movement. So let's take those feet mat width distance apart, toes out, and we're going to let the left arm come around, right arm behind, right arm around, left arm behind, side to side. Now we're going to start to let the arms come away from the body, coming to shoulder height. And then once you get to shoulder height, make a gentle fist and tap right under your collarbone. It's a nice little immunity point. We're waking up, tapping it open. And then let your arms come up higher. Side to side. Twist here. As you bring your arms back to shoulder height and you tap again on that immunity point here. And then the next time your left hand is under the collarbone, just take your fingers and massage that spot. See if you feel any spot in there that really feels like it needs a little massage. You might feel sore. And then take your right hand under your left collarbone and just massage around. And then let your arms start to twist you side to side as your hands and arms start to come back in contact with the body. Okay, so when we do this, okay, we're opening up a nice energy center in the spine here at the back. The hands are tapping. Now the next time your left arm is in front, right arm behind, just turn gently toward your right leg and fold as much as you want. Take it up, sweep around, turn toward the left, and fold as much as you want. Right arm is in front. And then come center. Keep your feet where they are and just start to bend and straighten those knees a little bit. Now we're going to draw the arms up. Inhale. They don't have to go all the way up, maybe just to your forehead. Let those knees go out over the toes and fold. Take your arms around like you're coming around a beach ball. And that's what we're doing. So we're coming up and rounding forward. Coming up and rounding forward. Arms are going around like there's a beach ball there. And the next time you find yourself forward, stay here, take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and ragdoll around. And nod your head yes and no. And coming back to yes, a big yes to you for your practice. And then float the arms out and up, palms touch. Hands come heart center. And let's heel toe. Take those feet side by side. Inhale and exhale. All right, so for a variety of reasons, we're doing the standing hip series now. So grab a chair, something you can hold on to, could be a wall, and grab a block. Yeah, the wall or your dresser, exactly. Why is it important to hold on to something? Because if you just stand here and you're not holding on, you have to fight your balance, and then we lose track of what the hip is actually doing. We're going to start with the support on the right, and that block is just about arm's distance away when your hand is here from your support. And you want to be right in line. So when you stand up, your hips are right in line with the support. You're not behind it. You're not in front of it. Okay, this is all about the hips. So we're standing on a block so the left leg can move freely, and we take it forward and back. This is a great series to do every day. Forward and back. Now, the other thing is, when you're doing this, you guys keep going. Make sure that you're staying upright. We're not doing this, right? We want the hips, so we're standing upright, just moving from the hip to the toe. All right, now pause, and we're going to do half an X. Swing that left foot diagonally forward to the right, diagonally back to the left. Ooh, it's nice work for the glutes here. Picture yourself standing like in your kitchen with your hand on a counter and doing this. Works really well if you do it every day. All right, come to stillness here, and then we're going to do a hip cleaner. Bend that left knee, take the knee across the body, take the leg behind. So we're really looking for some circular motion of that hip here. So think about it. And after this one, just let your left leg dangle just to release everything. All right, come off. Your right leg is probably talking to you now. It did all the support, right? So shake it, shake things out, shake around, inhale and exhale. That was a very long set on the left, so we're going to do a long set on the right, okay? So you can move your support or turn around. Same thing. You want your support in line with your body here, not in front or behind, standing on your block. Upper body stays nice and upright as you swing your right leg back and forth. Okay, and we're going to pause here. Now making half an X with that right leg coming diagonally to the left and diagonally behind to the right. Diagonally forward to the left. Really think about your upper body staying still here. Anybody feeling this in the glute? Feeling it in your glute a bit? All right, one more. Whew. And ready for hip cleaners. A little bend in that right knee. Draw across, out in a semicircle behind. Across and behind. All right, one more. And now let your right leg just dangle for a moment. Whew, come off your block. All right, I'll bet that left leg is now talking to you. We're going to stand behind the chair or have two hands on the wall or two hands on whatever you're using as a support and walk it back until your hips are over your ankles. Your spine is nice and straight. And just release the spine, lengthen the spine here. Keep your head, your ears right in between your upper arms. Inhale and exhale. All right, now drop your right hand outside of your left leg. Slide it down a bit as you look under your left arm. And come up and drop your left hand outside of your right leg. Let it slide down toward the ankle and look under the right arm. And come on up. All right, now just bring your hands to your hips. You're folded halfway. Extend your arms out from your shoulders. Extend your arms by your ears. Press through the feet and lift up. That makes this lift up a little more challenging. Release the arms down. Inhale and exhale. And shake it out. All right. We're going to get to core work in a minute, but everybody grab a strap. And have your feet hip-width distance apart. We want to rest the strap on our thumbs, okay? And then curl your fingers gently around the strap. We're not gripping the strap yet, okay? We just need a light curl here because we have to find the distance that we want our hands to be apart for this move. Take the arms up, let your arms widen, and then draw the arms behind you. Now the goal here is to not have to bend those elbows. That's the distance we need to find. Come back up and release. Also, we don't want the strap to be so loose that we're playing jump rope, right? So just keep going forward and back. Once you find your distance, then you grip the strap and maintain that until you feel like you might need to adjust it. Maybe you don't need to adjust it. All right, now the next time the arms are up, take your right arm by your right ear, press down with the left hand. Yeah. And then come up and switch sides, left arm up, right hand presses down. And release. Shake everything out here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we'll just put that strap off to the side and release the shoulders. We're going to be coming down for our core work, and our core work is going to be dead bug. All right, so let's come to the top of the mat. Find mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down. Now you might be putting your hands on a support here, right, to use those knees less. Step back to downward facing dog. Oh, first dog of this practice. Here we go. Let's go ahead and walk it out. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. Now, if you don't want to put your knees all the way down, just kind of swing over to the side and drop your hips without bringing your knees down. Hopefully that works. Okay? All right. So preparing for our dead bug series. Is everybody, wave at me if you're okay with dead bug this morning, okay? Because we will have our knees, good. We will have our knees bent, but we're not going to be crushing them in. So we're trying to avoid that today in this practice for, like I said, a variety of reasons. Okay, so let's go ahead and have 2 feet to the mat. Hands by your side. Okay, we all know this version of dead bug. Extend your right leg, heel hovers, left arm back, bring the foot in. Extend your left leg, heel hovers, right arm back, foot in. That's the foot down version. Now, right knee up. Right knee extends, left arm back. Right knee back to tabletop, left arm down. Bring the foot down, left knee to tabletop. Extend that left leg. Remember to always hover the heel. Right arm back and bring it in and down. The last version would be with 2 knees up. Right leg extends, left arm back. Right knee in, left leg extends, right arm back and in. All right, bring your feet down for a second, butterfly those knees. So we're going to do 4 right, 4 left. Whether you do the foot down version or start with your right leg to tabletop or have both legs to tabletop, we're going to do 4 right, then come down, assess, and do 4 on the left. Here we go. Take your starting position, and it's right leg, left arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Last one on the right, and in. Switching to the left now. Left leg, right arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Left and right, and in. Last one, left, right, in. All right. Hug in. Okay, if you don't want to bend your knees too much today, keep your legs a little straighter. Hold on to your hamstrings. Give your spine a little massage here. Even though we just started our core work, we've been doing a lot of work before this, so go ahead and massage your spine. Let's try double leg version here. Okay, this will start with the arms up, 2 feet to the mat. Extend 2 legs, 2 arms, heels hover. Bring it in. Okay, raise one leg if you're okay with the double leg version. I'm thinking everybody here is going to be fine with double legs. Okay, because you can always go back to alternating if you want, but let's go ahead now and have 2 knees up, arms up, extend, and in, and feet down. All right, so pick one of those. Either bring your feet down or knees to tabletop. We're going to extend and take it in 4 times. We're going to go slower than you think. All right, so here we go. Extend, slow, extend, slow. Keep going. Slow extension, slow, slow, slow. Now hover, 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 hover. Now bring it in. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, bring it in. That's our pace. Let's go. Extend, slow, 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 and hover, 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 hover. Bring it in. Slow, 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 and extend. Slow, slow. Extend, 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 extend. Hover, hover, hover. And bring it in, in. Nice and slow, slow, slow. Let's go one more time. Extend, extend. Nice and slow, and hover, 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 and bring it in. Slow, 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 slow. Oh my goodness, hold on to those hamstrings and just rock around. I think I would rather do 100 times fast than 4 slow the way we just did. Anybody agree with me here? Yeah. So the reason we did it that way is to point out, bring your feet down and butterfly those knees. Slow is better. Slower is harder, more challenging, and more effective. All right? So, point made, right? All right. So let's work on our obliques here. We're going to keep the feet planted, arms straight up, palms touch. roll up, bring the hands to the right, to the left, come center and down, roll up, hands left, right, center, and down. Let's try that with 2 knees up. Palms are touching, roll up, hands right, left, center, and down. Roll up, hands left, right, center, and down. Hug it in, rock side to side. We're almost done. Okay, you've done this before, so pick either feet down or knees up. We're going to add leg extensions here. When we're just going to go right, left 4 times. Palms touch, roll up, hands to the right, left leg extends, whether your feet are down or up. Hands to the left, right leg extends. Hands back to the right, left leg. Hands back, left, right leg. Hands right, hands left, hands right, hands left. Center, bring it in. All right, we have one more thing to do, and I know you've guessed what it is. We're going left, right 4 times. Feet down or knees up, palms touch, roll up to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and to the left, to the right, and take it center and rock around. Inhale and exhale, feet down. Butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're just going to roll over to a side and come to seated mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. So today's a little different, okay, but different is good sometimes. Let's shake everything out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so when you're seated in your seated mountain pose, your legs are straight, but your knees are not locked out. So make sure that you don't have your knees in a locked out position, okay? There's a little flex to them. Flex your feet here. All right. Now inhale the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands come to heart center. Okay, so we're going to start some forward folding from here. It's going to be like rowing a boat. Bring your hands to your heart. We fold forward from the hips. Now let the hands come down to the mat. Sweep up to the hips. Arms up. Take it forward. Hands down and sweep. Is this making sense? We're like rowing here. We're keeping the spine long. And row. And row. And the next time you come up from this row, stay here, and we're going to reverse the row. So we'll bring the hands down by the hips first, draw them forward, up, and in. So we've reversed the row. Draw forward, up, and in. And keep going. And last time, bring it in, shake everything out, inhale and exhale. All right, give those legs a nice little shake. We're going to try and come to down dog, all right? So use your support as needed. Come into down dog. Don't even have to put your knees down, right? You can always go table to dog if you want, or just spin up. We're back in down dog. Inhale and exhale. And let's go ahead and take a journey, bringing the feet to the hands. Half lift, forward fold, Float the arms out and up. Let's try and step into single leg downward, single leg mountain pose. Feet touch, hands to heart. And just feel how your balance feels from here. Inhale and exhale. All right, so speaking of balance, shall we balance as long as we have our blocks nearby? Let's try some balance on the block. So be near your support again. Okay. It's optional, of course, if you don't usually use the support when you're balancing, that's fine. But if you just want to be near something, especially since we're starting out on a block, we're going to have the block to our right. So the right foot will be on the block. And then draw your left foot in. Find your drishti, right? Find your spot that isn't moving. Bring your hands to your hips and start to let your left leg just lift. Maybe the left knee comes up. If you start to feel unsteady on the block, you can do this whole thing without it. And bring the knee down. All right, so now we're going to take this to sun and moon. Left knee up. If you're not holding on to anything, right arm up. If you're holding on, then take your left arm up instead. Nice. And release. All right, let's float back into sun and moon here. And if you're not holding on to anything, bring your other arm up. And release it down. And this time, just try and float up. If you're doing double arms, float up. Or if you're doing single arms, float up. Sun and moon. Yes. And release. Shake it out. Shake out that leg. All right. This time we'll have the left foot on the block. Right leg comes in. Find your drishti. Find your balance here. Come off the block if you don't feel like the block is the right place for you to be. All right. Bring it down for a second. We're going to take it back up now. Right knee up. Okay. And moving into sun and moon. Maybe left arm comes up. And slowly release. All right, back into sun and moon. Remember, you can stay holding on and bring your right arm up instead. Sun and moon. Okay, I don't remember when we added the second arm. I think it was about now, if you feel comfortable. And release. Whew. And our final time, we're going to float into sun and moon, one arm or two. And release. All right. Move the block aside, and we're just going to try that now. Move your support or turn around, however you're doing it. Okay, we're just going to try sun and moon now without the block, just so you can see how it feels to you to work on the block and off the block. So here we go. Left knee, right arm, sun and moon. And release. Okay, we'll do the two arms up now. Left knee, right arm, two arms. Left knee, two arms. That's what I meant. And release. All right, so that's how it feels on and off the block, standing on your right side. Let's try it on the left. Here we go. Right knee, left arm, sun and moon. And release. And float into double arm. and release. Shake it out. Whew. All right. So go ahead and put the chair aside unless you want to remain seated for the rest of class. That'll be fine too. Okay. Let's scan the body from head to toe. Take any final movements that are feeling like necessary or interesting to you. All right, and let's have the strap nearby. This time we'll use the strap for hamstring work. So we're going to work our way down. Find mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, and find downward facing dog. Remember, there's variations, right? Your hands could be on a chair, on the wall. And just wiggle your hips from side to side. We're going to come to seated mountain pose. So if you want to, table first. Otherwise, just spin off to the side. Find seated mountain pose. Spine nice and long, hands by your side. Inhale, float those arms up. Draw energy up. Palms touch. Hands come heart center. Now soften everything up. And take a gentle forward fold. Roll up and take one more gentle forward fold. And roll it up. All right, so go ahead and come down, grabbing your strap, 2 feet to the mat. Take the strap and put it around your right foot, the ball of your right foot is flexed. Now your right leg is pretty straight here, but once again, that knee is not locked out. That's not what we want to do. We always want a little give in the knee. Flex the heel, flex your right heel, and draw your right leg back. Hang here for a moment, feeling that hamstring release. Release the leg up and draw the leg back again, hanging here. And coming up. Now put the strap in your right hand, extend that left arm out from the shoulder. Take the right leg over to the right. The left side stays grounded here. There's your inner thigh, and take that right leg back up to center. And take the right leg back out to the right. And center. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand, right arm extends. Let your left leg extend any amount. Take your right leg just across midline so that your right hip is still on the mat and you're getting a nice stretch in your IT band, the outside of the leg. And come back to center and draw across to that same position. And center. Now draw all the way across. Let the right hip come up. Keep the left shoulder grounded. Gaze past your right fingertips. Come up to center and switch feet. Left foot is in the strap. Left foot is flexed. Draw back, hamstring. And release. Draw back again. And release. Now the strap is in your left hand, the right arm is extended. That whole right body stays steady as you take your left leg out to the left. And up to center. Out to the left. And back to center. Strap in the right hand, left arm extends, right leg extends any amount. Draw that left leg across, just past the midline. And center. And once again, over to the right. And center. Now letting that left leg come over, the left hip lifts, left shoulder stays grounded. Gaze past your left fingertips. And come center. Remove the strap, put it off to the side. Extend both arms out from the shoulders, bend at the elbows. Wiggle those fingers, open and close. Work those hands. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Let your arms come back down and head side to side. And then come back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Scan your body from head to toe. Make any final adjustments, any final movements as you find your way into your final relaxation position for this practice. Okay, feel your body on the earth and try and just even things out. Now inhale through the nose and slowly exhale into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back. And on your inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side and back up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste. Oh,